Hi, my name is Christine Von Lossberg, and this is a cute little story I wrote one day, and I'm going to tell it to you. It's called Virgil and Chester. Virgil was a gray, brown, and white striped cat who lived with an old gray-haired grandfather named Elmer. Elmer really didn't like to be called Elmer, so he told everyone that his name was Elm. They lived in a little white house that had a nice fence around it. There were plenty of trees there for Virgil to hang out in. Every day Elm would see him over in a different one, just sleeping there, with his tail hanging over. One day Virgil brought Elm a bird. He just left it there right on Elm's slipper. "What's this?" Elm picked it up. It looked like it was a goner. "Well, thank you, Virgil," was all that Elmer could say to him. Virgil nodded his head and made his way back to his cat door, to another tree, to just go hang out in for a while. Elm held the little bird in his hand. He pulled out one of its wings to look at its feathers. The wing moved. Elm patted it on the head a little, and its eyes opened up. He quickly covered the bird with his other hand so it wouldn't fly away in the house and bang into the wall or something. "Well, I'll be, you're still alive." Elm liked the way it had faked out Virgil. "You're a pretty smart bird, aren't you?" "Well, a matter of fact, I am. Now, if you don't mind, would you please let me out of the front door so that cat won't see me?" the bird said. Elm fell back down in his chair. "Did you talk?" Elm said as he peeked in at his other hand in his hand. "Of course I talked. You heard me, didn't you?" the bird said. Yes, I did. But I didn't know that birds could talk. I mean, you see the parrots talking, but not sparrows," Elm said. "I learned how to talk from a flyaway parrot. His name is Pierre. He wasn't French, though. South American, somewhere by Peru, I believe. Anyway, his people named him Pierre," the bird said. Elm was beginning to lose his breath. He thought for sure that he had gone crazy. This really couldn't be happening. "I think I've lost my marbles," he thought. The bird said, "Hey, I can't breathe in here, really. Do you mind letting me go, please?" Elm said, "Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I just can't believe you're talking to me yet." Virgil had walked quietly back into the house. He hopped on the back of the chair where Elm was sitting and scared him half to death. "Virgil, go outside. Go on, go outside," Elm told him. Well, you know how cats are. Virgil just stayed right there. At that point, he didn't even know the bird was still alive. He thought that Elm was just holding it like the present it was. He was very pleased. Then the bird yelled, "Virgil, go outside!" And Virgil flew up and was gone at the back door again. Elm watched him go out the back door and put the bird on his finger. "You're safe now. He's gone." "Does Virgil know you can talk too?" Elm wanted to know. "Well, sometimes when he's having a cat nap, I will go over there and mess with him, tell him little things," the little bird said. "Do you have a name?" Elm asked. "Well, yes, my name is Chester. You see, I have a puffy chest," Chester said, as he poked it out a little. "Very nice feathers," Elm said. "Really, I must be going now. I have just got to get back to my family. They're waiting for worms, you know. My wife said to bring some real good ones, and I still haven't found a thing," Chester said. "Well, all right, Chester. Will I see you again?" Elm asked. "Without a doubt. I live in the backyard," Chester said. So Elm let Chester go out the front door. He sort of flew in midair there for a minute, and then went back over to the house in the backyard. Elm went back and sat down on his chair. "This is really something," he thought as he fell back asleep. Virgil came back and got right on Elm's lap and fell asleep with him. When Elm woke up, he looked down and gave Virgil some good scratches. Such a nice cat, he thought. Then out of the corner of his eye he saw something there sitting on his slipper. "What is that?" he said as he reached down for his glasses, lifting up his foot in the air a bit. "A worm?" Oh, Elm just smiled and went right back to sleep. Who do you think left him the worm? Okay, just a little quick story. So just remember one thing. Be a nice person. That's all you gotta do. Okay, bye-bye.